Not the prosecutor again? Hey, maybe he's behind all this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide the evidence. Mommy, is that man in blue a murderer? Shh, don't stare at him. Wait, you've got the wrong color, kid. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a part of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the trilogy. And yeah, on last episode, we have investigated for quite a long time. Yeah, you know, on last part I said, well, yeah, I said they're around 2 hours plus. Yeah, I think it's 3 hours plus because I cut a lot of things out, and yeah, it was mostly me wandering around the places and just, you know, thinking to myself, shit, when's it gonna be over? And yeah, because this is the first time that this game is not as linear as, you know, as the other cases, because sometimes the game gave you feedback like, oh yeah, you showed him the right thing, and then you expect to talk to him about something and then it didn't show up. Or when I sprayed something with luminol and it didn't react, like, I was really beyond the point of frustration. But you know, I got this through, and now we have a trial ahead of us. You know, I am really scared. I'm scared about my butthole. I don't want it really to be spread that far. I don't want it to spread at all. But yeah, let's just hop right back in. Let's go. Alright, February 24th, 9:41 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. Oh yeah. There are a lot of mysteries, you know, we found a lot of clues, but still, I still don't know how this all actually was constructed, so yeah, I'm still confused. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time, yes. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Oh my god, please no. Ah, that Officer Meekins. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday, I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. Wow. So how did it go? It's as Mr. Wright's suspects. The police are clueless, of course. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Guy. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. Okay, hold on. Sorry, needed to turn on the light. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of traced evidence? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's a trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Guy? Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. Yeah? I mean, it is suspicious, you know. February 24th, 10 o'clock, District Court, courtroom number 9. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit excited. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... I'm afraid you have to clarify, yes. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to prevent impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? Oh man. Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness on the day to the stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Man, what's with this guy? Man, this officer looks so... yeah, let's say special. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir! I'm Officer Mike Meekins, sir! Mike Meekins. My occupation is... That would be a murderer, sir! So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir. Actually, but what? Sir, I couldn't even read. What the fuck? Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose age an adult can possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir. Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I'm part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. Oh no, no, please, please. You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Yeah, but he's getting on my nerves, so... Witness testimony. Crime report, sir. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. I don't know why, but it sounds really, really funny when it comes from his mouth. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you? Do unto to others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you, regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin this cross-examination. Jesus Christ. Okay, what I need here is more info to work with. Alright. I mean, like, come on. Come on. Look how stacked the court record is. Oh my fucking lord. It's 23 evidence. I don't know. Okay, so it's not your normal duty. You was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. Okay, why? Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir! I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir! Yikes, now there's a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. Oh, I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir! The lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir! Man, this is creepy, please. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir! I see. Sounds like a very, important mission. Also, really unnecessary. No, that's what I said. But, I mean... Then again, why were you the security guard? Like... After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. What? Ah, okay, yeah, sure. It had to be, it was moved. It had to be moved, okay. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? Okay, suspicious man, tell me more about it. So, in order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir, I have one right here around my neck. So then your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is, I found it! This is the one right here. Could you please read us a number? Yes, sir, it's 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see. Huh? Wait, but the number is shown as being used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. Okay, 450 and 515. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to get him after everything settled down. I see, so it was during that second time when... Yes, sir, that was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Alright, the ID card record was updated. Okay. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir! A knife! Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. Yeah, you aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir! I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand. Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be... When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Oh, collar. Yeah. Okay, you fought for your life. Then you did it. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know, I don't look the type, but I'm really into Kung Fu films, sir. Oh my god, please. This man. The man lets his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. Oh, okay. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew... Yes?
You punched me right in my face, sir!
Okay. Okay. So, about what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious! Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head too.
I woke up crying tears of pain!
That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Huh? Your mission? Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. I will return him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins. With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief delivered it? What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir.
It contains footage from a security camera in the evidence room!
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Okay, look. Not gonna lie, he is annoying as fuck. But that statement, I kind of felt it, you know. I kind of feel you, man. It's not easy, but you know, you have to think for yourself too. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please using the word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Whoa.
Hiya, Georgie.
Okay. What? Okay. Okay. Okay, something fell down on the floor. Oh wow, interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Huh? What the fuck? Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? What the hell was that wiggling piece of plywood? Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire Criminal Affairs Department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir! Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Oh. Oh my fucking lord, okay. So, there are a lot of issues with this tape. It doesn't show him exactly killing him, but where did the corpse go? Huh? Okay, my head is spinning. Alright, videotape from a security camera placed into the evidence room. Yes, well, anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room and some sort of activity. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. Mystery Man, oh my god. Okay, so we also saw something like, you know, some kind of paper was falling. But also what's quite interesting, this case was specifically made for the DS. So it was some kind of special case, special episode. And to show off, you know, like the new specs, that the DS, Nintendo DS was like, you know, superior handheld console. And, you know, it was quite interesting to see that sort of CGI animation. Or, I mean, was it CGI? Ah, whatever. His face can be clearly seen in the video. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir.
So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it.
What's this? About a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead. But everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Oh my god, we have so many evidences. So many clues. Okay. Okay, this makes sense, you know? Firstly, it was Bruce Goodman and then Mike Meekins. Okay. I mean, wait, what do we have here? Oh my god, wait. Can we... Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay, we cannot speed this up. Ah, okay. It wasn't paper. It was the glove. Huh. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I will try to memorize everything, so you know, we don't have to watch this several times. Okay. He attacked him. Okay. Okay. What I already can see is... Wait. Is there something else going on? Ah, okay, it's repeating. Okay. So, it says, only the assigned detective sprints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open. But it was already open before he actually went there. So, okay, wait. Okay, he opened the locker which required detective. Yeah. Okay. I think this must be the first contradiction, right? Yeah. Okay. So, regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. He would want me to point it out. Wait, hold on. Very well. Proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. I have to point out a problem in the video. This is the first time I've ever had to do that. Yeah, it's a new mechanic. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? The same with the judge. Yeah, you. Man. Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not be Mr. Goodman? Okay. This thing, yeah. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this! Officer Meekins! Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint, if it's a match. The light turns on and the lock is released. Wait, hold on. This is Detective Gumshoes, right? Why is there a photo of a woman? Oh, wait, is that his crush? Maybe his girlfriend? Does he have a girlfriend? Man, I need to look this up. But let's see. Maybe it will be explained, but you know. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Dude, how many times do we have to see this? I'm sorry. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker. Let's rewind to a little earlier. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit! Lit? Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Ah! What the hell? What the hell's wrong with you? Order! What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know! It must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. What? So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes, why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, dude, she's 16. How should she know? Okay, she's a student, you know, and we're the lawyer. Actually, we have to do this. It has nothing to do specifically with age, whatever. Maybe something like jam the system sensor? Something jammed the sensor. Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Oh, I know, it's a glove. Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage. Oh my god, please. Okay. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out... Whatever. Okay, wait. Okay, where can I... Ah, okay, I can do this like this. Okay. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Oh my god. Wait. Where's the music? Is it supposed to be like this? What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great Okay, whatever. We can't be sure the item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Wait, where's the music? Is it supposed to be like this? This white thing wasn't inside the locker. Okay, the music is there. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck on the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, see? Instead of the door closing, my tie... Okay. But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door. Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator, yeah. Come on, we all had physics class, okay? Physics. Yes, an insulator, but at the crime scene... There just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, by insulator you don't mean... If I think I finally got this figured out. Very well, we'll even present the relevant evidence. What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door? Yes, we all know. It's the rubber glove. I found this near the locker, a thin rubber glove. But we can't be sure that was in the victim's locker. It has a tag that says SL-9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is it not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear so, sir. Dude. Order! 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 So, are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated a possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir? Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Very well, begin your testimony. Huh. Mystery Man 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get that music going on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used this card. An ID card record? I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim. Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too. Although, it doesn't make much of a difference. There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right, I see. Now, let us move on to the cross-examination. Okay. So, the strange thing is that there's only one ID card for each officer. I mean, okay, like, you know, Gumshoe lost his card about twice, but still, there's only one ID card to each detective. But how did he manage to get, like, this was placed on the parking lot? Huh. Wait, I just want to see something first. Okay, there's a number 777. Who was it? Okay, this is a lost item report. Lost item report, so something was missing. 5. Anyways, let's try to see if we can, what kind of information we can get out of him. So, unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you? Yes, sir, solid as stone, sir. If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages.
I didn't even give the V for victory sign, sir.
Couldn't he just use his right hand for that? Let's hear him out fully. As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second. Okay. Okay, to enter the evidence room, one must use the ID card. Is that card hanging from your neck, or one of these ID cards? Yes, sir! This card right next to my cuffs, sir! I keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that? Maybe I shouldn't worry about my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, the remaining time it's my ID card that gets stuck. Instead of closing the door, maybe... Okay. Man, this game... Why? What is this part? I can never read anything like, you know... Just let me read it. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please proceed with your testimony. Okay, yeah. Okay, let it be noted that this is the record the witness referred to. Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman. Huh? What's the matter? According to this... Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here. So it is, Your Honor. This bow. Not the prosecutor again? Hey, maybe he's behind all this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide the evidence. Mommy, is that man in blue a murderer? Shh, don't stare at him. Wait, you've got the wrong color, kid. Man, the writing of this game is so great. I love this game. I'm so glad there are so many games. Yeah, so many games of this franchise. It would seem the Inquiry Committee will want to speak with you again today. Oh man, come on. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. That's a man. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, it must be so difficult for him. Yeah, I do feel kind of bad for him, you know. But hey, sometimes life gonna suck. I know this, okay? Okay. Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir! He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was to show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. Maybe he just panicked? Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I am confused. What? The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we've got. What? That's already in contradiction? Okay. Ah, okay. Okay, but this is not possible because this was found at the prosecutor's office crime scene. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not like the game to actually do this. Normally you have to, like, I don't know, testify, like, hold it, and then, but okay, whatever. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I am not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. Oh, a lost item report? It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his ID card. Order? Order! So now, what does it all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Order! 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 Does the prosecution have a response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. But bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What is he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is... well, I guess that's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going well. Well, it seems you've finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Ah! Jesus Christ. I knew the testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, the trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else Lana... What do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Objection! We need to object. One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Okay. Hello? Goddamn, this videotape. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, our other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Yes. Time to clap some cheeks. Mr. Wright, do you mean? Your Honor. The defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh, who do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name. Before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well. Then, Mr. Wright, this person whom you would have to testify, what is his or her name? Of course, this would be Jake Marshall, age 33. Oh, yeah. Okay, 33. Okay. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is what? I can't read this word, I'm sorry. I cannot pronounce it. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. Interesting. Okay. February 24th, 11:32, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out. Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. Don't be such a selfish little brat. Okay? Your sister is worried sick about you and you just don't give a flying fuck. So behave. Goddamn. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? You got a lot of nerve, pal. Making a detective run around while on duty. And on top of it, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, Detective. You better be, pal. Hey! What the fuck? I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky. That's okay, so have you brought what I asked? Oh. You mean this, right? My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL-9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL-9 incident? Oh no. More clues? But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them. I can't believe you. The chief prosecutor were a witness in that case. Miss Sky was a witness? Oh my god. Oh my SL-9 incident files. Files for the Joe Dark killings. Solved 2 years ago. Okay. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders. Okay, let's just have a look, okay? Okay, the incident number SL-9. Close. Perpetrator Joe Dark. Crime, serial murder, sentence, death. Ah, okay. So, we have victims. Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Edith Kirby. Kirby? Rachel Moss, Jeb Bates, Neil Marshall. Okay. Trial data. Head prosecutor Miles Edgeworth and witness Lana Sky and Emma Sky. Oh, they were both witnesses. Investigation Task Force. Executive investigators Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Okay, investigators? Okay, and head investigator Bruce Goodman. Investigators Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. Okay, okay. Interesting. Oh, what? Now that I've brought your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma? But why? Where's your name in here? What? My name's in there? I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL-9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark? No, Lana. That's over with. No! Huh? Emma, wait! She ran away. Oh, what the... You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. Better take a good look at this file. Yeah, we already did. To be continued. Alright guys, this trial, you know, it is taking a really interesting turn of events, and now we have the SL-9 incident files about a serial killing, and the perpetrator was Joe Dark. I don't really know, we don't really know anything about him. But it seems that Emma is still really shocked about this, and she was... I think she might be, you know, involved in this, like... Yeah, she must be really involved in this. And, I'm kind of excited what we're gonna see next. But, I definitely have Jake Marshall on my radar now. And, he is going to be... You know, maybe he's a murderer. But I don't really think so. I don't know. Still, we'll have to see about that one. In any case, thank you all for everyone who's watching. I am really grateful for every view, for every new subscriber, and you know, please comment, and if you did not do that yet, please subscribe to the channel. It would help me out really greatly. And you know, I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget don't forget to drink water. It's important. Like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't. OneBoredAsian, signing out.